Marketplace is supported by Putnam Investments, celebrating over 70 years of service to financial advisors, their clients, and institutions worldwide. Putnam Investments, a world of investing. Produced in association with the University of Southern California.
It has been 84 days now that we've been waiting for good news about the oil spill. 84 days to contemplate what happens once the thing is plugged. Today, or maybe tomorrow, or maybe the next day, we might actually be able to move on. From American Public Media, this is Marketplace.
Marketplace is supported by Reputation Defender, helping doctors, lawyers, and small business owners monitor, protect, and improve their online reputations. ReputationDefender.com/market. And by Ally Bank, committed to customer service. At allybank.com, visitors can chat online with a customer care associate 24/7.
From the Frank Stanton Studios in Los Angeles, I'm Kai Ryssdal. It is Tuesday, today the 13th of July. Good, as always, to have you with us. There is, believe it or not, a sign on the floor of the Gulf of Mexico today that reads, "Think twice, act once." It's on a sticker that's attached to the brand new cap down on the oil well down there. BP engineers installed that tighter fitting cap last night. They're set to run some tests today to see if, perhaps, this time they really can seal the well completely. Of course, whether or not it's going to work is anybody's guess, but this is the moment we've all been waiting for, right? Stopping the oil. Marketplace's Chrissy Clark reports there is one more thing. What the heck comes next?
The BP oil spill turned 12 weeks old today. If it were a baby, it would be just about old enough to start laughing. No one's laughing on the Gulf these days, but a few industry analysts who follow the company may be breathing a sigh of relief as BP tests a new, tighter cap on the well.
It's like, oh, finally something went right.
Analyst Barbara Shook is with the Energy Intelligence Group. She says plugging the well might help BP's plummeting stock price. But from lawsuits to paying out damages to the question of whether BP will ever be allowed to develop oil in the Gulf again, the company's problems won't be over for a long time.
No, nothing will ever be okay at BP again. It took them this long to do something that doesn't seem like a Rube Goldberg scheme.
Of course, the bigger question is what happens to the people, the economy, and the environment of the Gulf. Robert Stavins, an environmental economist at Harvard, says the damage has already been done. Fish are dying, tourists are making detours, people are losing their jobs. And those are just the short-term effects. But the long-term effects of spills gone by, like the Exxon Valdez, are still being studied, according to Stavins.
It is going to be several years before successive generations of various species and the impacts on them are going to be observed.
That won't stop lawsuits and many more claims from being filed sooner. In fact, that's one economic impact we can count on, a whole cottage industry of consultants and lawyers trying to quantify the damage. I'm Chrissy Clark for Marketplace.
The New York Yankees won 7 World Series titles and 11 American League pennants in the 37 years that George Steinbrenner owned that team. Steinbrenner, of course, died this morning, having turned a $10 million partnership into a franchise worth $1.5 billion. But it's tough to argue with the proposition that Steinbrenner's impact on the business of sports went far beyond the Bronx. Marketplace's Jeremy Hobson reports now from Manhattan.
When George Steinbrenner took control of the Yankees, there was no such thing as a free agent in baseball. But when free agency started in 1975, Steinbrenner stacked his roster by throwing money at the league's best players. Andrew Zimbalist is a sports economist at Smith College.
Steinbrenner realized that he had the largest entertainment and the richest entertainment market of any professional sports team in the United States, and that he could take advantage of that by spending money, putting a great team on the field, and promoting it like it was another Broadway play.
George Steinbrenner also monetized baseball broadcasts like never before. In the 80s, he signed away the Yankees' TV rights to a cable channel for $500 million. But that deal wasn't good enough for him. So in the 90s, he started his own channel, the Yes Network, for Yankee games.
So it's not simply that the money fell into Steinbrenner's lap, but that there were opportunities that Major League Baseball had that people were not exploring.